Petra K.
Minister Rick Brown, Brother Tommy, Brother Abatan Richards, Sister T. Jackson, and the House of Miracle Apostolic Church Choir, hosted by Apostle Purge and Lady Angel, MC Princess Nikki B.
Live music by the Johnny Clark Band with DJ Brother Gary of Caribbean Radio.
VIP event, tickets $150. For more information, call 954-864-0682.
It's going to be a Catalampus time, so walk with your dancing shoes and something for jump and wheel.
Alexa, play Listen to Us Radio. Your voice, your music, your station. Tune in to Listen to Us Radio with the Alexa skill, bringing you fresh hits, real talk, and the pulse of the community 24/7. Just say, Alexa, play Listen to Us Radio, and let the sound take over.
Tell it to your neighbor. Tell it to your friend. Matter of fact, you can tell it to the world. If you need to get your business recognized, advertise with Listen to Us Radio. Listen to Us Radio. We have the best rates that will get your business the airtime it deserves. Give us a call at 954-947-1664 or 954-348-8749 for your quote today, so you can have your business booming tomorrow. Now, back to the music.
Oh, Father, as we rise our heads every morning, let us give thanks and praise unto the Almighty God, Jah, Rastafari. Here I am down on my knees, asking our Father, please to save us. Save us, Jah Jah, save us, Jah Jah. For the fight that's instilled in me, it's a blessing from your strength, Almighty Jah Jah. Save us, Jah Jah, save us, Jah Jah. Without you we cannot reach nowhere. You told us never to live in fear, you'll protect us. Save us, Jah Jah, save us, Jah Jah. Walk by faith and not by sight. Trust in me and everything will be alright. Oh, Father, we need you. Father, we need you. More and more each day. Jah Jah, we need you. Jah Jah, we need you. Hear my cry, I say, yeah. In this time of dreadful diseases, pray for cure and love amongst each other. Save us, Jah Jah, save us, Jah Jah. Your protection is all we need, yes. Please come down and grant us peace, oh Father. Save us, Jah Jah, save us, Jah Jah. Send your rain of blessings on me. Wash away all my sins, you see, mighty Father. Save us, Jah Jah, save us, Jah Jah.
Save us, Jah Jah. Save us, Jah Jah. Jah Jah, we need you. Welcome in if you're locked in to Listen to Us Radio. This is your host, Nikki Spice, and this is Motivation Moments right here on Listen to Us Radio. Come on now. If you have not shared that radio link with any of your family and friends, you're being a lot selfish. The last time I was here, I told y'all, don't be selfish. Now we're listening to the voice of Mr. Caution. And coming up at the 7:30 hour, I'm telling you, we're about to get to know this amazing artist. And you can get to absorb some of his positive energy through these lyrics right now. But until 7:30, I want you to share the link. Let somebody know that Caution is arriving to listen to his radio. Ooh, with your host, Nikki Spicer, right here for Motivation Moments. So don't be selfish. Share that link right now. ListenToUsRadio.com is live and direct.
Love alone is all we need. Show us how and let us be free, Heavenly Father. Cleanse our souls and wash us clean, so that we can come live with thee, Almighty Father. Yeah.
Oh yes, Jaja, we need you. Y'all almost just broke a whole net. A whole net. How are you today? What's on your heart? How is your mind? How is your spiritual awareness in this world? Okay. You are locked in to listen to his radio. I'm your host, Nikki Spice, and this is Motivation Moments. So I'm here to motivate you each and every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I got some good news for you, and I got some bad news for you. For the rest of the show, here's the bad news. For the rest of the show, my thumbnail will be missing. For those that are watching on YouTube and Twitch. And I broke a nail. Ouch. But here's the good news. I'm well, and it is well with my soul. So thank God so much for keeping it locked right here. I'll just hide my thumb from each and every one of y'all right now. If you're watching me on TikTok, if you're watching me on Instagram, if you're watching me on YouTube, you are welcome. You are welcome. Don't forget, share the link with someone. Invite somebody in this beautiful, amazing. Listen to us. Listen to number 2, usradio.com. Wherever you are streaming from, listening from, I do hope that your heart is in the most content of pleasures, content that God has brought you to reality today, which is this side of life. And you just have a happiness and a joy that is unmeasurable. One that you can't even think like, why am I happy? Like, yeah, you're alive and you're well, and that's a good thing. So continue to keep it locked right here on Listen to Us Radio. This is Thursday, and it is definitely Motivation Moments with your host, Nikki Spice. I could go and listen to some more Caution, no? Because he's coming up right here on Motivation Moments at 7:30. Okay, he is coming on, and if you've never heard Caution, seen Caution, come see him right here, because at 7:30 we'll have the amazing, wonderful artist coming to you right here on Listen to Us Radio. Caution, you want to tell the people them thank you? Yeah, let's go.
I give you my love, my life. Jah, I thank you. You've never let me down. A mission is progress. Can you hear me sing? The story has been told time and time before. Teach the youths the right, and they will come to know. Keep your head up high, my friend. Be on solid ground. Always speak your words with love, and tread this earth with peace. Knowing over you and me. The mission is still in progress. Can you hear me sing? After all's been said and done, obstacles will face and challenges will arise. Believe in yourself, I say. Jah is always there to guide us along the way. So always speak your words with love, and tread this earth with peace, knowing Jah is always there, watching over you and me. This mission is still in progress. Progress, 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 progress. Keep your head up high, my friend. Be on solid ground. Oh, the mission is in progress. Can you hear me sing? The story has been told time and time before. Teach the youths the right, and they will come to know. Keep your head up high, my friend. Be on solid ground. Oh, the mission is in progress. Can you hear me sing? The story has been told time and time before. Teach the youths the right, and they will come to know.
That's right. Teach the youth the right. Caution is definitely has a message in this song right here. Mission is in progress. Absolutely. And don't forget that Motivation Moments is in progress. Y'all need to log on right now. Log on right now to listen to us radio.com. Log on right now. Share that link and let somebody know. We're going to take that one back from the top. Caution. Mission still in progress. That's right. Coming up at 7:30, halfway through the hour, we're going to meet the artist right now that is singing this song, Caution, right here on Motivation Moments on listentousradio.com with your host, Nikki Spice. Join and keep it locked.
Has been told time and time before. Teach the youths the right, and they will come to know. Keep your head up high, my friend. Be on solid ground. Oh. Always speak your words with love, and tread this earth with peace, knowing Jah is always there. He's watching over you and me. The mission is still in progress. Can you hear me sing? The more you live, you learn. Old folks used to say, watch the road you walk, 'cause who know here with you? These wise and ancient words will surely come to pass. Hey, always speak your words with love, and tread this earth with peace, knowing Jah is always there. He's watching over you and me. The mission is still in progress. Can you hear me sing? After all's been said and done, obstacles will face, and challenges will arise. Believe in yourself, I say. Jah is always there to guide us along the way. So, always speak your words with love, and tread this earth with peace, knowing Jah is always there, watching over you and me. This mission is still in progress. Progress, 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 progress. The mission is in progress. Can you hear me sing? The story has been told time and time before. Teach the youths the right, and they will come to know. Keep your head up high, my friend. Be on solid ground. Oh, the mission is in progress. Can you hear me sing? The story has been told time and time before. Teach the youths the right, and they will come to know. Keep your head up high, my friend. Be on solid ground. Oh, the mission is in progress. Can you hear me sing? The story has been told time and time before. teach the youths the right, and they will come to know. Keep your head up high, my friend. Be on solid ground.
That's right. Teach the youth them. So they know they can stand on solid ground. Whose solid ground are you today? Whose solid ground are you today? That's so important that we present ourselves as, foundations for our children, for yourself, for your generations to come, right? So, with that said, our positive quote at the top of the hour says that the mind is everything, what you think you become. And life is either a daring adventure or nothing. So, are you thinking about adventures? Are you thinking about nothing? What are your thoughts centered on that it is you shall become? All right. So, remember now, it all starts in the mind and it generates out to your actions and to what you are working on or fulfilling. So it is what you feed yourself that you actually become. So if you feed yourself a burger, ladies and gentlemen, you'll begin to look like a burger. You know, if you feed yourself the cold foot, you're going to start look like a cold foot. I mean, not literally, but you know what I mean. Start indulging on things that will help you grow physically, mentally, and spiritually. It is highly recommended. It always seems impossible until it's done, and life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. How brave are you? Are you going to face that thing? Are you going to make sure that you accomplish it with your hardest bravery set of muscles, mental and physical? Are you going to implant that courage within yourself to achieve such things? The greatest wealth is to live content with little and live life to the fullest. Now, listen to me, all y'all real folk, all the money and stuff out there in the world, you know what I'm saying? Listen to this one. The greatest wealth is to live content with little and live life to the fullest. If you can dream it, you can do it and believe you can, and you are already halfway there. When self-doubt into your mind, it creates an hindrance that will block your sense of creativity, that will not produce the things that you need in order to get to your next level. Your next level or my next level. Let me personalize this statement so no one feels attacked. If my mind is not believing in the things that I can accomplish, the creativity will be blocked. Therefore, I will not be able to get to my next level. Okay? So with that said, how are you thinking? What are your thought processes on achieving the things that you need to achieve? How do you begin? Is it fearful? Is it with courage? How do you begin? Don't forget, everyone, log on to Listen to Us Radio. Even though you're watching me on other platforms, log on to listentousradio.com and let us show your presence there as well. Welcome in Kissimmee, Florida, that's watching right now. We got Trinidad in the house right now. Big shout out to everyone that is locked in right now to Motivation Moments on Listen to Us Radio. You are welcome here, your presence. Coming up in the next few minutes, we'll have the artist, Mr. Caution, right here just to bring you all an update. Let us know all the excitement that's happening in his career, where he's going, what he's doing, what he's been through. And he'll tell you all about it. Panman Viv is locked in to Listen to Us Radio right now. Your presence is appreciated. Lillian, welcome in all the way from Nigeria. Nigeria is locked in right now. God bless you all, and thank you for keeping it locked right here on Listen to Us Radio. Mr. Jimmy D, talk to us, no? What do you want us to know? Tell us, Jimmy D. Tell us, Jimmy D.
Tell them can't stop my show. Walk away from the negative people, them where so your blessings are. Every day, me step out in a confidence. And I lead all of them by a donkey lens. Who them, me no remember them. Can't wait to see your back, me don't stop pretend. No one see the thing rise again. But a good thing it no up to them. Thank you, Jah, for give me the strength. We rise and prevail over all of them. Oh, oh. So me comfortable. Same so we go. Now see many things sign and seal. And now they make we reach up. That's all them want. Now we out, we a little bit of dough. Somebody must tell them we not used to nothing. Nothing where them have, we not frightened. Here today and gone tomorrow. Tell them we not giving up. We not giving up. Oh no, we not giving up. We not giving up.
Wherever you are right now, here's the message from Mr. Jimmy D telling y'all, don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. We're taking that one back from the top. Jimmy, talk to the people.
So them can't stop my show. Hey, lyric crystal them. Yo, them suffer can move a mountain. So send those prayers up. Walk away from the negative people, them where so your blessings are. Every day, me step out in a confidence. And I lead all of them by a donkey lens. Who them, me no remember them. Can't wait to see your back, me don't stop pretend. No one see the thing rise again. But a good thing it no up to them. Thank you, Jah, for give me the strength. We rise and prevail over all of them. Oh, oh. So me comfortable. Same so we go. Now see many things sign and seal. And now they make we reach up. That's all them want. Now we out, we a little bit of dough. Somebody must tell them we not used to nothing. Nothing where them have, we not frightened. Here today and gone tomorrow. Tell them we not giving up. We not giving up. Oh no, we not giving up. We not giving up. In the Almighty Father, me put my trust. We not giving up. Hell no, we not giving up. We not giving up. Watch out, for me up, me have a mission. So me happy work, and me don't understand. Never depend on another man. But we find out how me big in ya. No see the glitz, no see the glam. Never did it, but we did a plan. Never do no work, never give a damn. Now my wagon, them want a fun. Oh God, now we do what we feel like to. Every day when we feel like to. Up a plane across the world anytime if me feel like to. Jimmy run out big bowl and broke. Up in a them face, we not afraid, we not afraid. When life goes, you lemon, me make the best damn lemonade. Tell them, we not giving up, we not giving up. Oh no, we not giving up, we not giving up. Come my money up, it coming and it brings truth. We not giving up, oh no, we not giving up, we not giving up. So them can't get me, them can't get me out. Can't get me, them can't get.
That's right, y'all. They can't get your own. Jimmy D says it right here on Listen to Us Radio.
Can't get me, them can't get me out. Can't get me, them can't get me out. Can't get me, them can't get me out. Yo.
Just listen to us radio.com.
That's right. There's no need to give up. No need to give up. No need to give up. And when things are actually going great in your life, you ought to say thank you. We ought to utter the words thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, coming up in the next 4 minutes, we have the amazing Caution right here interviewing with your girl, Nikki Spice, on Listen to Us Radio Motivation Moments right here. Don't forget, keep it locked. If you have not shared the link as yet to a friend or a friend of a friend of a friend, you're being a little bit selfish, you know. I'm just saying. The voice that you're hearing right now is that of Mr. Caution with Thank You. The latest and the hottest. powerful tune. So before he comes, he's known as Antigua's reggae ambassador, okay? After years of representing the reggae music genre at home and abroad. Armed with the magnetic persona, Caution continues to perform his brand of music, which sustains the original beat known as Peace and Love. He opened for Third World, the original reggae ambassadors, on the tours throughout North and Central America and the Caribbean, UK, and the African continent. Over the years, he has toured with some of reggae's best and brightest artists, such as Rita Marley, Dennis Brown, Freddie McGregor, Judy Mowatt, giving stellar performances every time. If you want to see a stellar performance, look at Mr. Caution's work throughout the years. He was part of the tribute to Mr. Garnet Silk tour across the Caribbean, along with Lieutenant Stitchie, Merciless, Professor Nuts. Caution was honored as the first Antiguan reggae artist to perform at Jamaica's Reggae Sunfest, sharing the stage with the likes of Buju Banton, Mikey Spice, Michael Rose, among others. Okay? He has also headlined in many shows, which we'll talk about once he gets up here and is introduced to you all. And when he's not touring, he is at home in his home studio working on amazing tracks, such as this one that I'm about to play. The album is poised to be a sure hit, and will contain tracks such as Come On Baby, Faith, along with the one I'm going to play now, which is Thank You, which has received extensive airplay so far. Okay, and Listen to Us Radio is amongst those that are going to be playing. It says that I try to better myself with each album, and whether I write the song or not, there must be a positive message portrayed. This is what Mr. Caution says. There must be a positive message portrayed. So there have been multiple albums, which when he comes up, we're going to let him tell us all about the previous albums and so more. So just in case you don't know him as Caution, he was born Gregory Colin Bailey in the beautiful twin island nation of Antigua and Barbuda. Barbuda. Every time I read this, I said Barbados, but it's Barbuda. Barbuda. And hail from the family of an established musicians. Caution did not have to search far for support or inspiration. He knew from an early age that he wanted to be a professional musician and have decisively and strategically worked towards enhancing his musical career. So today he's still performing and bursting with the same intense emotion as when he started his career. So Caution was the creator and the organizer of the Wadley Music Fest, which he will give us some more information on once he hits this platform. I can see him in the box right now. I'm going to bring him up as we go ahead, and we are just going to let you guys hear Thank You right now. Thank you right now, okay? So much more on Mr. Caution when we get into our interview right here on Motivation Moments with your host, Nikki Spice, live on Listen to Us Radio.
Every day I rise, I worry about the pressures of life. When you're about to win, there is always a fight. Now what does it take for a man to rise with a smile on his face and give thanks and praise for all that's been done? Jah, let me thank you for all you have done. Jah,
Listen to Us Radio. Listening is magnetic.
Jah,
Listen to Us Radio.com.
Jah, I will give thanks for all you have done.
Oh, yes.
I've been blessed over and over again. felt like giving in. As sure as the sunrise, you should never take your eyes off the prize. And behind every sad face, there's always a smile. Jah, let me thank you for all you have done. Jah, I will give thanks for all you have done, yes. Jah, let me thank you for all you have done. Jah, I will give thanks for all you have done.
That's right. That's right. Giving thanks for all that you have done, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you on the platform. For those that are on YouTube that can see the faces on the screen. For those that are on Twitch, Mr. Caution is in the building.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. Nikki Spice.
Welcome in,
Yes.
Mr. Caution. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad to have you tonight on the platform. Pardon me, I will be putting my eyes on and off because I see a handsome man on the screen. Tell your wife I say congratulations. I have to put on my hair. Yeah, now I see the handsome face. Welcome in. Don't shy away. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Mr. Caution. Nice to
Yes.
meet you. Nice to meet you. Music is absolutely uplifting. Absolutely, absolutely uplifting. All the tracks that we have right here, produced, organized, written. Let us know about Mr. Caution in your beautiful island of Antigua. How did you come to like reggae music?
Well, reggae music is something that I grew up on. So it was a given situation as a child. I used to listen to a lot of reggae music at the time. Dennis Brown, Third World, Steel Pulse, Aswad, Jacob Miller, in a circle at them time there. So it was something that was a given. You remember what vinyl is?
Those circled things.
Yes, them thing they. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know what that is. No, but I used to have these. I had a little record player and some vinyl, and I used to rinse the hell out of the music there, and it was because radio station at them time there was not something that we had
Access.
all the time. It was only two radio stations in Antigua at them time there. TV station in Antigua um, came on only for a certain amount of hours, so you was limited to what you was actually getting, and when you did get it, it just was not enough.
Okay, okay.
So yeah,
Like you hear the constant replays of the same things.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. So it says that you had some family that already was in music.
Yeah, I have a few uncles that very good musicians, some crazy musicians, and I grew up around these guys, and was my mentors and influences into the music, and so it was something that you couldn't really escape it as it was coming because of what you was around and exposed to. And then again, we didn't have much of other things to distract us. So, music was the thing of the day at the time.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So do you have generations now, like younger ones? Your younger ones are transitioning into music as well. If you have
Well,
children and stuff, are they into music?
well, yes, in a different capacity,
Uh-huh.
but yes, them coming into it. Music is something that you really can't force people to do. It has to be something that is actually um naturally grow on you.
Oh,
You have to develop it. But some people, I would say over time, the situation just them can't escape it. So them have to embrace it.
wonderful, wonderful. In reading your bio, I realized that you have been like worldwide. You have been
Yeah, yeah. Been to a lot of places.
yes, yes. So and being around a lot of great standing artists already that have already we consider maybe foundation.
Yeah.
In your exchange with them, was there any gems or values that you've acquired that you did not have prior to entering into the music industry?
Yes, I would say so because it's like, you know, again, at that time growing up into it and being exposed to some of these guys in the limited time sometimes that you are, it was like going to university and learning in a very fast pace because a lot of things that would take place behind the scenes, and it serve as education to how to maneuver yourself through this thing called music, which is something that we all know and love.
Yes.
you know
Would you say over your years now that you've mastered what it is that everyone identifies as the business part of the music world?
I wouldn't say master, right? Because we're forever in a learning position. Every day we get up, something change, and
Correct.
we're gonna keep on learning until we're not here anymore. And so it is a situation whereby you just have to keep going, keep as you were playing earlier, never give up.
Yeah.
Sometimes as a musician, things sometimes don't work out the way that you would like it to work out. But you have to remember the reason why you got into it in the first place, and is your divine love for it. In my case, is the love for the music, and that keeps me going.
All right. So as a youth, and you approach reggae, and we see all. For me, there's a whole list of influential. If you had to pick one artist who has really influenced Caution to ignite that love that you have,
Just one.
just one, just one.
Wow. um
There
I
had to
would
be
say
a first love. There's always a first love. One.
one is a few of them. I'm going to feel selfish by just picking one out of the many that
Top five. Top five.
well, Priest, definitely.
Say that
uh,
again. Sorry, you cut out.
Maxi Priest,
Ma-
Maxi
ah,
Priest, Maxi Priest. I used to listen to Maxi Priest a lot when he was with the sound in England back in them time.
okay.
And my next one, five, you say? I can give you five,
Yes, you can.
but definitely Third World. No ifs, not but about that whole entire group,
Yes.
right? Because I was exposed to them at an early age, and I've been around them for a very long time. Um, definitely Bob Marley, right? That his music has been a major influence on the creation, because when you listen to 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 his music, you just keep on learning different ways of doing different things
Nice.
within the production side of it. Um, Definitely Shaggy,
All right.
right? And my brethren Red Fox.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We all look for people maybe to not emulate, but people who will give us a sense of direction as to where to go. Did you have that one guide, like your parent or producer or manager, that walked you through your journey? Or you're just an independent artist?
Um, I work with a team of people that we're constantly in terms of creating the music and creating the direction in which where the music is going to go, and creating what we want it to look like from a visual standpoint. So it's not really just Caution the artist alone and everything. Caution say everything happens that way. It's really about a team of people, and yes, I would say yes. um, but there's always been a few people around that has been helping to guide where we're going from Maurice, Simone, from the members, the musicians in Third World itself, when we're dealing with a production standpoint. My brethren, Sylvester Garden, who is the owner of 321 Strong, Cell Block, Hopeton Lindo. You know, these people have been an instrumental thing in my life as far as guiding and grooming what we're doing.
Yes, yes, wonderful, wonderful. Would you say then that for upcoming artists, would you recommend that they work in this format instead of trying the independent route if given an opportunity?
Well, for any artist choosing to come into the business, first of all, you have to make sure that you love what you're doing, love the music first and foremost, because at the end of the day, that's why you came into it. The next thing, spend a lot of time to understand the business of music. Um, business meaning understanding what makes it go from point A to point B. Um, there's a lot of things that actually happen that sometimes most musicians and artists don't really take the time to know it. They always depend on somebody else to do it until they realize, well, oh man, this is a lot of work, you know. But in order to get the music to go where you need it to go, you have to truly understand the path that it has to travel in order to get there. So that when you're working with someone that is responsible for taking it from point A to B, you
Yes.
understand the method they're using to get it there.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And when you would you consider yourself a what's the word? Better at a performing artist? Would you consider yourself a performing artist? Because most of us, yeah, who are singers, they do better in the studio. Some do better out on the stage. Where would you put Caution?
I love the stage. When the time comes for that,
Yes.
that is something that I truly, I'm a different person. I zone out when I get, it's like a high. That
Wow.
that is something that I've always gravitated to. Production wise, um, I love that. I love the creation of music. I love to build things. Right. So I love the creation of music. Um, in the preparation to prepare for when you display it on the stage. So the work behind the scenes is just as important as what you're going to do on stage. So if you don't do the work behind the scenes, the stage will never come out right.
Beautiful. So that's recording,
Yeah,
that's warm ups,
yeah,
that's all of that
yeah,
details, all the details
yeah.
that's underlining. What was the experience like on Jamaica Sun Reggae Fun Sunfest?
That
I always see everybody on the stage and it looks grand and the audience is so big. What was that like for a Caution?
well, it was an experience. It was a wonderful experience. It was the first time that any artist from Antigua performed on that stage, and I was honored to when I realized that was the case. Um, that stage there was something that I don't know. I just was blown away by that whole experience when I did it.
Right.
You
You
know.
literally made history, man.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that you see when when I was standing at the bottom of the step and I heard the MC started to say these things. You can tell that the MC did his homework. He knew exactly what he was talking about when he was doing it. So me now, when I heard that, I started to get shivers at the time now because I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe this." you know?
So you were unaware of that, some of the facts that were being
No,
stated?
I didn't. I did not know. I did not know. I did
Okay.
not know. Did not
Wow.
know.
Wow. to know that you're stepping on the stage. You're going to be a part of noted history. Note,
Yeah.
forever noted as the first Antiguan to have been on the Jamaica Sunfest. That is amazing. That is amazing. I, after that, was that your first opportunity that created or opened windows for you to headline? Or
No, I was touring a lot prior to that. It was just that Sumfest was it fit into our schedule what was actually happening, because at that time um I was Jamin's promotion in New York. Um George Crooks and Junior Burton. They were managing me at that time, and George and Junior, they had this event that they had produced every year, Reggae Carry Fest, and Reggae Carry Fest ended up becoming a tour,
oh,
going through the East Coast. So every year, because they were managing me, I was actually booked on the show every single time. So I
wonderful.
did I did that particular tour for 12 years in a row. Every year, up and down the East Coast, every summer. That
Mm.
was something that was written. You're going to do it no matter what,
Wow,
you
beautiful.
know.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The song for the album that is what you're currently pushing right now, Thank You. You know,
Thank you.
it says that you this song right now is getting a lot of generated hits, and the
Yeah.
story behind Thank You. Go ahead and tell the audience how this one really connected for you.
Well, thank you. That particular tune itself. When I wrote started writing that song, I was in Dallas working on a project over there, and it was a stressful situation. I got to tell you, it was a stressful situation as we were doing what we were doing. So every time I would go back to the hotel, I'd spend a lot of time and start writing this particular thing. Jah, let me thank you for all you have done, and I just kept writing this. Because even though the situation was a little taxing, with what was actually taking place, I was still happy and appreciative of the environment that I was actually in, and that I was able to make a living off of what I was doing and what I love. So the song came about in that way, not knowing that the song itself would take on a different life of its own, because we started recording the song while we were extremely busy. In 20 2017, we started the actual recording of that track.
Yes.
Um, and 2018, we kind of had put a lot of the songs down because we were touring so much. With Third World, I was opening for Third World um, on a lot of shows. So in going into the studio was kind of like a hard to do. So we weren't able to focus on the recording. So when we got off the road in 2019, um, I had said to Maurice that we need to go start work on finishing up these songs for this album so that we can get this thing out.
Yes.
And while we were there doing that track, finishing it up, vocals was done, everything was done. We were just putting on instruments on it. Um, I sat down in the studio while we were doing it, and just overwhelmed, just emotionally, just losing it when I was listening to what the song was actually um, doing for me.
Yes.
And then the following week after that, I was in the hospital. Um, I was rushed to the hospital. and they had emergency surgery, and um, one thing led to the next, and then I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. So the song itself took on a different meaning from that point. Everyone thought the song was written for that, but it was not. It was written from a different perspective, but by the time it was completed, the song itself just took on a life of its own based on what was actually going on in
Yes.
my life presently. So, the reality is, we have a lot to be thankful for,
Indeed, indeed.
and we have a lot to make sure that we don't take for granted the simple things in life, because a lot of us do that, you know, and don't realize how precious life is.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm glad the song was available to help you, to carry you through, and others that are going to be listening to it to understand that, giving thankfulness during even times of and situations where we feel like we can become overwhelmed. It's always great. Music, I believe, is such a medicine for the
Yeah.
soul and so much messages to carry things through. That's why I value your input when you said that whatever you create, it must have something positive in it, because it's the positivity that uplifts many, many spirits, even when they don't even expect it to. It's just there and it's timing. So on my show, right, Caution, I feature things from a spiritual perspective and then a human perspective, such as
Nice.
love, And I see you have a nice song right here, so that says, "All for You." So
Yes.
we're gonna play a little bit of it and you tell us who you was writing this song for. Right,
Yes, it's all for you.
Mr. Caution, "All for You," right here. Listen to this radio.
Every little move I make, girl, it's all for you. All for you. My heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you.
Listen to us radio.com.
Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you.
Listen to us radio.
Every step I take,
Listening
it's about
is
you, girl.
magnetic.
I heard them say time is longer than rope. But how do we know when we've made all the right calls? Yes, and love is a thing will keep you going on and on, yeah. But all I have is all I ever had to give. I've opened up my heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl. My heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl.
That's right. This song reminds me of a man who's in love and just, looking at his partner with the Google eyes and said, "Baby, it's just you I'm thinking about." That's the energy I get from it anyway. The other day I started advocating for relationships. I call myself DJ celibate, so I'm like I promote healthy relationships and I believe in marriages and what coupling up is such a great thing and a powerful thing in the eyes of God. For you, what does love look like?
Love looks like that's
Yes.
that's Elvira tune. Love. It's such a peaceful place to be, a wonderful place to be, and it looks great. It looks great.
Y'all
That's
heard
all I
that?
can say.
Y'all heard that? I want you to listen good enough. Love is such a peaceful place. Listen to it. I like those. I like that description. Because nowadays, the newer generation of people who call themselves in love is so chaotic. It must come with drama. And it's
What?
such a I am telling you, like, if it's not, what's the word? If it's not chaotic, it's not it for them. But so that's a wonderful thing. That love for you is a peaceful thing, you know.
Yeah, man.
So for all the love tracks, how do you balance it with your love tracks versus love for the human and then love for God? Because a lot of your songs are actually positive hits. So is there a weight or a balance, or you just know that this is how you're serving the world?
Well, yes, serving the world is probably the right context to put it as. I think that the songs itself, as we put them out, every song must have a positive message because at the end of the day, the music is the healing of the nation. Yes. Um, so music itself plays such a significant role in everyone's day-to-day life. No matter what form of music you're listening to that beat, and it's soothing you in such a way that you know it's not possible to to soothe in any other way. So you see the message itself in the music. When we sit down and create these things, um, you're creating a body of work in such a way that, you know, 100 years from now, somebody's gonna pick up this material and listen to it and just, wow, this is such a positive impact on my life. And that's what you really want to approach the creation of music. We you know we should be mindful of what we write and as artists and what we put out there, um, for this generation and the next generation and the next generation, because the music itself and the message from the songs that we put out is so powerful and can encourage people to do right or wrong,
Yes.
you know. So at the end of the day, the music itself has to represent, for me personally, it has to represent that positive impact for myself, because the music that I was listening to as a youth growing up, that's what it did for me. When I sat down and listened to the music and I dissected the lyrics and the music from an instrumental standpoint, what it was actually doing is the message that was the most powerful thing in the music, you know, in that body of work.
Yes. How long and I really also believe that in longevity of music, how you say it, you know, from generation to the next generation, you're listening to most of your songs. I'm saying, okay, down the line, the same context will still apply to the newer generations to come.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a great
And
thread of work, great thread of work that will, because if I'm saying even next year, you know, somebody may be going through that thing, this message right here still applies because it's just, yeah, beautiful.
yeah. No, no, you're absolutely right with that because listen, um, I wrote there's a song that I did
All right, give me
and
1 second. 1 second, sorry. We're going to go to commercial really quickly, a caution, and then we'll be right back. So save that thought right there. I don't want you to start it and then it's going to cut you.
right.
All right, everyone, we're locked in with Caution. Coming up back at the top of the hour, we'll continue to discuss how beautiful and how
Ha, what
music will
you don't
last
touch it,
forever.
y'all.
Right here,
Y'all
listen
listen
to
to us radio, you know. For say, hey, Masha, hold on there, that me a tap, boy, you know. Listen to us, but like the blue pill, let me know.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, get ready for Purge Heavenly Songs presents It's Gonna Be Alright album launch concert and banquet.
When? August 29th at 7 p.m. at the Beneventure Town Center Club, located at 16690 Saddle Club Road, Western Florida, with live performances by
Out to Jamaica, the big man himself, Brother J. Out to Jamaica, Petra K.
Minister Rick Brown, Brother Tommy, Brother Abatan Richards, Sister T. Jackson, and the House of Miracle Apostolic Church Choir, hosted by Apostle Purge and Lady Angel, MC Princess Nikki B.
Live music by the Johnny Clark Band, the DJ Brother Gary of Caribbean Radio.
VIP event, tickets $150. For more information, call 954-864-0682.
It's got to be a catalampus time. So walk with your dancing shoes and something for jump and wheel.
If you have an Amazon Alexa enabled device in your home or at work, ask her to enable the Listen to Us radio skill so you can get news, reviews, and entertainment all day and all night.
Craving the real taste of Jamaica? Look no further than Juicy Patties of Lauderdale Lakes. Come on down to 4209 North State Road 7 and grab your favorite patties, beef, chicken, veggie, and more. Whether you're a longtime fan or trying us for the first time, we've got that authentic island flavor you love. Stop by today. Grab a quick 6 or a dozen. Juicy Patties, your go-to spot for delicious, freshly baked patties right here in Lauderdale Lakes. Juicy Patties of Lauderdale Lakes, independently owned and operated by Moran K Market LLC. Juicy Patties, serious Jamaican food.
Now, back to the music.
Boy, yeah, surely will be nice. Boy, yeah. See the black in the flag that you see. For the people, for the strength, for the unity. See the blue that is blue as the sea. So pure and so clean, so much serenity. Anything that you want, you can find it about ya. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Forget your troubles and come take a load off your shoulder. Tell me, what do you see? Wouldn't it be nice to be bathing in the sun? Antigua may come from 365, we have beaches all around. Antigua may come from. Come on down if you wanna have some fun. Antigua may come from.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Caution is from Antigua. So right now, you know, Caution, I was reading, right? And I said Barbuda.
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 Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda.
And just I noticed earlier when you were reading another word that had tied you up. Wadadli Music Fest. Wadadli?
Yes.
Okay,
You know, and
so
I said it again in my head. No, I'm saying Wadadli. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Wadadli. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have the amazing Caution here, right, out of Antigua and Barbuda. Okay. And it says in your bio, Wadadli.
yes.
You organize the Fest of Wadadli. What is that all
Yeah.
about? Let us know about it, and how do you go about organizing, and who's involved?
Well, that was a festival I was producing. I did it for 5 years, and then we kind of put the brakes on it. Lack of sponsorship at that time. We're in the process of probably starting to bring it back, because I have some investors that are pretty much encouraging me to put it back in play. Though that the music fest was really designed to give the Antiguan artists an opportunity to get them exposed to the international market. Because we were promoting the Wadadli Music Fest in the US at the time, so we were bringing people to Antigua when we were doing it. We're going to do the exact same thing when we start it back up again, and I look forward to when we start that. A lot of work, yes, but look forward to when we start it again, and get it up and running. So that, but you see what Dudley, just
Yes.
so that you know, right? I'm interviewing you. Do you know where would Dudley come from?
No, I would not, to be honest with you.
Okay,
Wadad.
so so before Combussus,
Okay.
right? That was the original name of Antigua, Wadadli.
Wow.
Wadadli is the right name of Antigua, and the Spaniard guy passed the place and changed the name of the country to Antigua.
Oh,
But
beautiful.
Wadadli is the name of the actual country before that.
Wow, good. So you're definitely making sure people know the roots and keeping that connection to the original. That's nice.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
beautiful. What dadleys. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can't say you didn't learn something today.
yeah.
Antigua,
Well, you know,
Antigua was first known as Wadadli. Okay.
Wadadli, Wadadli.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So right now during our segment, I have a part of portion that's called Odem Sound, right? Musically, I see that you've mastered your amazing journey. So I'm gonna play a few new artists, right? We'll play
Right.
maybe about the first verse and maybe part of the hook. You can tell me when to stop. And you just give them some feedback. They may be listening, they may not be listening, just as to guide the next generation of musicians into, some great headlights of which you're beaming in right now, okay?
Hold
So,
them sound.
how them sound? All right.
Run the track.
We'll say how them sound. All right. So I'm going to give you the first one right here. Let's go this one. Amazing guy. Put it in and go.
Thank you, Father, for all you've done for me. All you've done for me. Yes. Heavenly Father, thanks for all you've done for me. All you've done for me. I said I gotta give praises for my life. Praises to the Most High. Gotta give praises, Jah is so amazing all the time. Gotta give praises for my life. Praises to the Most High. Gotta give praises, Jah is so amazing all the time. Hypocrites, them would have loved to see me dead. I planned behind the back, but Jah cancel that instead. So I thank him, oh I thank him, oh
Nice.
enemies in awesome friendly disguise.
So the artist is Jimmy D, Jimid.
Jimmy G.
Yes, he's a Jamaican living in New York. What's your feedback on the music, the message? How them sound?
Nice tune, nice tune. Um, the music, I think that they can do a little bit more with the music in terms of the mixing and so on. But the lyrics itself, nice. You know.
Wonderful. Jimmy, if you're listening, Mr. Caution, just give me some great, great advice. All right, so this next one, different vibes. Let's
Right.
listen it in. All right.
I'm not coming for dinner. Hey girl, you a winner. Why you feel ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on? Ooh yeah, yeah we up in the place, yeah. Ooh yeah, lick up the up with the chase, ooh yeah. Yeah she feeling the bass, she a wine her waist. Now me finger up in her lace, we go yeah. Yeah we up in the place, yeah. Ooh yeah, lick up the up with the chase, ooh yeah. Yeah, she feeling the bass. She a wine her waist. Now me finger up in her lace. Big ooh yeah, get she bung, she a ride pon it. Ooh, move, slide pon it. A tight hole, me not sink like Titanic. No, me not big enough, girl, but my mic pon it. Yeah, I'ma love it when you ride pon it. Whoa, DJ a lick a rhyme pon it. Wow, me a slip on a slide in it. I water work, when she twerk and grind pon it. Whoa, I point down when me deal with the case. Crowd throat, me no spit in her face. I jam a boy with the stick in her waist. And me go up and pam pam when you beat in the bass. I bought a place so me shoes up a lace. For your juice and none of a waste. And girl, you're so seductive. I gotta make you mine. Ooh yeah, yeah we up in the place. Ooh yeah.
All right, all right. I saw your face made several changes. what, is, what is your feedback?
Oh God.
Your face went
um
from contorted.
um. Well, from the production side of it needs work.
Okay. You said
It
needs work?
needs work. Needs
Okay.
work. Um, Um, the lyrical content is suggestive. You know, it that kind of lyrics has its market and has its place. But I don't have no comment where that is concerned, because to each his own, you know.
Yes, yes, yes,
You
yes.
know,
All right, so that artist is Just Single. Just
yeah.
Single. He's a reggae dancehall musician. I had him interviewed a couple of weeks ago. Quite a very creative fella. So Just Single,
Yeah.
if you're listening, all right.
Clean it up, just single. Clean it up. Make the lyrics match the name. You know.
With that said, here we go. With that said, here we go. Let me make sure that we get you covered, Just Single. Here we go. Here we.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Coolie, 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 coolie. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. These streets don't love nobody. These streets don't love you. Watch how you walk it. Watch how you move. Watch how you trust. For an enemy, we don't need a target. The streets don't love you. Watch how you walk it. Watch how you move, watch how you trust. For an enemy, we turn in a target, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't believe a friend take your life. Bad mind, I want to see another rise. Smiling on your face, but a blood in eyes. See the cake a share and then we take your slice. That's why we don't trust nobody. No, no, no. These streets don't love nobody. No, no, no way. That's why me have me Glock on my waist. Room and rate, they have to clean the place. What you watch them attack, what you look on them face. As I make a wrong move, I kill a step on your lace. Oh yes, life and teach, let's see you better learn. Couple bridge in a life, just know you better burn. And my life is a birth, you don't mean a friend, killer me hurt. The streets don't love you. Watch how you walk it. Watch how you move, watch how you trust. For an enemy, we turn in a target. The streets don't love you.
I had to, I had,
Nice.
I had to bring him back. That is Just Single again. That is him again.
You see, I
So
can
there,
deal with this. I can deal with this. You know.
yes,
You
yes. So
know.
the production on this one now. I know the
Yeah.
lyrics is.
Sorry.
I can say that I can see by your face you're more appeased with the lyrics lyrical context. So
Yeah.
how was the production on part?
Lot better. A lot better. I think sometimes I'm not sure exactly how some of them artists doing them thing, because mastering is a very important thing with the in terms of the when the end product, right? So it's one thing to mix the song. It's another thing to make sure that it's mastered properly, so that you can bring out the richness in the actual work. Um, the song is good. The song is good. The production for this is better. I think the mastering um, seems, well, from how I'm hearing it. I think it needs to be mastered properly.
Wow. I always listen to musicians, singers, and everyone, and when they hear a song, they said the mastering. But to my ears, I'm saying there's nothing critical. Some things will stand out, but you guys are really good at this keenness to the full production, and I actually really admire that. All right, one more for you. One more for you. One more.
Azalia represent for juniors. Yeah, man. Yeah. And it's a musical journey. And we stay so. You hear me? When me say, you feel me? Check this. Yo, me come from mash up in ya. Smash up in ya. No hot gal up in ya. Hot like a jalapeno. Jalapeno. Me come from mash up in ya. Smash up in ya. Weed man stash up in ya. Hot like a jalapeno. Jalapeno. Stepping at the club and me say no time to waste. Hey bartender, Guinness, see me taste. Hey player, yet I don't stare in at me face. Love is with the princess, winding them grace. Woman in a silk and satin and lace. Smash palm, smash breath, smash grace. Girl full of figure and necks have shape. One on the mall, one on the estate. Come from mash up in ya. Smash up in ya. Enough hot girl up in ya. For real. Hot like a jalapeno. Jalapeno. Me come from mash up in ya. Smash up in ya. Weed man stash up in ya. Hot like a jalapeno.
I see you shaking your head hard to this one, you know.
Yeah, want to come mash up in here.
This
I
art,
like this. I like this.
this artist is called Zally, Zally, Zally. I interviewed
Yeah,
him last month as well. His name is Zally. His music can be found everywhere, you know.
uh,
He One of the things he emphasized on while he was here was that there should be more artists that have already been so concrete that are looking back. Do you see yourself? I know with the Wadadley, that's an instrument you're using to create the atmosphere so that internationally the Antiguan artists are being seen, right? Is there anyone specifically that you've been able to like homegrown, like, yeah, I know you said it has to be something they have inspired, but is there an artist or someone that you've seen that you have, you know, paid it forward to in some ways or some level musically to, you know, give them that leg up or that push up or that encouragement?
um, I can't honestly tell you that I've looked at it in that way because we we're as we move forward in this thing called life, we're constantly helping and doing things to help uplift and push um other people forward. You know, this is one of the things that we do. So it's not really about being selfish. You know, we're always working in such a way to help each other um, do to achieve what we want to achieve from a musical standpoint. In that way, so there's been a lot of people. I can't really sit down and actually, you know, pinpoint any one particular person. But throughout the journey so far, we've done a lot of work with a lot of people, both notable artists and artists that is just coming, you know.
Yes.
So, but yeah, yeah.
Would you say you're noting it though as a part of your goal as you go through your musical journey to make sure that you implant some seed of wisdom for another one coming up in the same field?
I would like to think that I'm doing that.
Okay.
Um, I don't know how much I'm going out of my way to actually do it, but
Okay.
I would like to think that I'm doing that because one of the things is, as an artist, I believe that we should live what we preach,
Mm-hmm.
and as we're putting out these body of work, you know, we should live in that light so that we portray the music that we're putting out. So when somebody meets you, they can attach the music to you and attach you, the person, to the music. You know, because there's some artists that I have met in my career that don't match the music. The songs are great songs, but when you meet the actual person, you wish you had never met them.
Wow.
You know,
In
you wish
terms
you
of
had never.
characterize.
Yes, the character don't match the music, don't match the body of work that they're doing. You know.
Okay. Wonderful. You know, I've had an experience where I as an upcoming artist myself, I got
Uh-huh.
connected to maybe Scatter, I think, from Third World.
Mm.
Right. And I there was another person working through him, his assistant or somebody. And we spoke in terms of getting the music in and sending some photographs to see my image or something. Do you believe that there is a stigma, right? That just like you just said a while ago, they don't match the body of work. Do you believe that that is a from and that's from a personal experience where you did meet someone, you've experienced the work, you've met the person, right? You've met the person, so now you can define what you just said because
Mm-hmm.
you've interacted with them personally. But as young as upcoming artists, right? Do you believe that there is a block where because you don't look a certain way, you're not accepted into the field, or your voice could be good but you're just too fat, or do you believe that there is a barrier there, especially for females? Do you think that there's a barrier there of some sort?
Yes, there is. It's not just for females alone because in some cases, some of the male artists them faced with that situation. It's just that the male artist is more aggressive, you
Aggressive.
know, aggressive in terms of they want they gonna go get it. Um, as far as the female artist is concerned, you have the person that is behind the scenes that is going to do all the work to get you from point A to point B. And if you don't fit the image that they think that you should fit, they don't want to work with you. You might have a great voice, talented as hell, but you just they won't want to work with you. I've met a lot of female artists that have enormous voices, but they don't go nowhere because they don't fit the image that they want them to fit. So the talent goes just pretty much goes down the drain.
You are locked in to listen to us radio. You're back.
Yes.
All right, your internet services froze you. So you
Oh,
stopped off at the men are more aggressive.
yeah. The men are more aggressive. So regardless, if the male artist experience that same kind of stigma, the male artist going fight and push, whereas the female artist now, if you don't fit that image, they they ask that, they put that down. No matter how talented you are,
Yeah,
unless you get real aggressive, you are going to go after what you want because you believe in yourself, which I think that's where it all lies. And with technology the way it is right now, once you can get your music done, you don't need some of these people to get it to where you want to get it to. You
absolutely.
know.
Absolutely, absolutely. And speaking in terms of digital, do you find that most artists of today, they are getting their benefits of being an artist? Is it through the digital platform, or you recommending more tours and so forth?
Um, in the beginning of our conversation is when we talked about understanding the business,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, music itself, a lot of people gravitate to the hype of it, right? And it's only when you've gone through certain things you realize that, you know, no, this didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out. But I've spent an enormous amount of time investing in it. And now I'm realizing, I'm learning that I should have spent a lot more time understanding the business so that when I do go on tour, that it makes sense, that it's profitable. Other than that, you're going to be going on tour just for the sake of going on somebody's stage. In my case, I remember there was a period in my life whereby every minute some promoter was calling me to go on stage, and every time they would talk to me, oh yeah man, Caution, boy, this is good promotion for you, good promotion, right? So at what point do you stop promoting and
Ah,
you start earning?
exactly.
You know, There has to come a time whereby my talent is valid um for something, right? Even if you're giving me $100 to go on your stage and sing two tunes, right? But everything cannot be promotion. At some point in time, that has to stop,
Yes.
and it's not about the hype of it anymore. And you realize that going forward, the business is learning and understanding the business. So you spend more time in making sure the music gets to where it needs to get to, right? The music is being heard, so that when it gets to that point whereby it's time to get on the road and say, all right, we're going on the road now. We're going to get all of our merchandise, everything in place, because we're booked to perform in all these different cities, whereby we're going to it's going to be profitable,
Yes.
right? It's going to be profitable because a lot of people that you're working, remember what we said earlier, it's a team, right? And the team has to be able to survive from it, because each member of the team has a family that they have to also take care of.
Correct.
So, which means that you have to make sure that the decision that you make as an artist is the right decision within the interest of the team and not just yourself.
Amen to that.
You know what I mean. So it's understanding how it going, and then you see, music itself is it's easier for you to handle your distribution. Most artists now, once you understand, when you create the a single or EP or album, um, getting it distributed to to the masses is so much easier now. You don't need a record company to do this. You don't need to spend an arm and a leg to get it out there. Um, you can go on these distribution sites. There's a lot of them out there that distribute your music.
Yes.
You get the music out there so that you can get it out to where you need it to go. Then from that point now, you start with the marketing of it, and get it to where you can get it heard more. Get it on Instagram, do all of the reels and all of the stuff whereby people are listening to the stuff. Hence, you start to build your fan base, get your fan base and expand on it. Um, then you start looking for other ways of getting the music out there even further. Um, then you start looking for shows, and then gradually step a little by little into it until it makes sure it's making sense. And then the objective is you want to make sure that you're 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 financially benefiting from what you're doing and from your work that you're doing.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I will take those steps into consideration. I hope everyone that's out there in Radio 9 was listening to that. Get your head into business. There are certain steps that needs to be taken. So it's taken so that you can no longer just be promoting, because I do, the very statement you made, at what point do I stop saying this is for promotion? I, as the artist, you as the artist need to validate, say, hey, this is enough. And then, make sure that, what the income is coming is going to be beneficial to the team that you have. For those that are solo artists, I think most of them just look at it like it's them alone, so that they're not
Mm,
even worried about just, everybody says, come here, come there, do some promotion, just let somebody see you. This is networking, a lot of networking is good. And that, like you said, there has to become a vocal point in your career where you say, okay, what is next? That step where you know that it's going to make sense and the income is coming.
mm,
Thank you so much
absolutely.
for that, Caution. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. What is next on the agenda for Mr. Caution, musically, romantically?
Romantically, well, we as you say, we're pretty much promoting these songs that we've put out, the Mission in Progress EP. Um, Thank you and there for you and come on baby. These songs that we're dealing with right now. Um, we're starting the production. We're starting the recording of the album. It's gonna take a little while to actually get it, but we start the first song that we're working on right now is this remake of a song that I did, One Life to Live. We're putting out. We're going to put out that. Along with that is going to come a book, and I'm working with this company in Canada on a documentary for that project itself, One Life to Live. Um, my I'm I have a deal with this company, Elite Resorts, which you played Antigua come from.
Yes.
Off of that. That was the first. That was one of the songs that we did with Elite Resorts 3.5 years ago. And it's purely was to promote Antigua as the destination and so on. We went forward from the success of the Antigua Come From project. We went and did a song called Caribbean Vacation,
Yes.
and all of these songs have videos attached to them. So if you go online and you type in Antigua come from, you'll see the video come up. Caribbean Vacation. Caribbean Vacation was probably the most successful thus far. That had over 2 million views on YouTube organically
Yes.
from since its inception. And we give thanks for that because that was like wow. you know. We went on to do this year another project with them again called Sunny Day.
Yes.
Sunny Day was released about 3 months ago for their winter campaign as well. And again, these things, this body, this material is really designed to promote Antigua, the country where I'm from. And right now, Sunny Day is doing extremely well. It's almost close to a million views already, which is great.
Tremendous.
You know, so the work is good and the work is doing what it's supposed to do. You know, just
Beautiful.
need,
Beautiful. 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 Greatness, of course. So don't forget, let us know, let everyone know where they can connect to you, all the platforms, all the social media handles that they can definitely continue to watch your journey.
well, Instagram is caution CAUSION _ Facebook Antigua Reggae Ambassador caution. The website uh, caution CAUSION 268 Antigua's area code .com. So it's caution268.com. Um, and you will find me there. And then Google your best friend and you type in caution and everything must come up.
We're not doing TikTok?
TikTok is there, but my daughter handle that. So I once you go on TikTok, type in caution and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
TikTok is watching. TikTok is watching. So
Yeah, TikTok definitely, yes.
give us a gem.
And
Any more
give
handles?
you
Do they you have a phone number or anything of that sort? Just go to the website, which is
just
caution
go to
286.
the website caution268 and anything that you want to do, you can do it from there.
From there.
You can get
Wonderful.
in contact with us, or you can contact Global as Joanna Marie um, to get me to do your huge project that you have coming up, this major concert in the biggest stadium in Chicago.
There you
you know
go. There you go. There you go. Your bio says you reek of humility, and I must say yes, you're quite a humble, pleasant individual and artist. What is one gem that you can give to upcoming artists that can give them a little boost of their mental struggles, for anyone who's out there that's doubting their ability to survive in the industry? What is that gem you could drop for them tonight?
Well, never give up. No matter how difficult and how hard it might seem, never give up and stay true to what you started out doing. But never give up, because um I'm a living testament to that. Because there's been enough times in my career whereby I just to forget this, no more. Right? I can't do it. But you see, once you're given this gift by the Almighty, it's just going to keep coming back at you, and you realize that hey, this is just something that I can't escape it. So just keep on pushing. Never give up.
Wonderful. Never give up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have met Antigua's reggae ambassador, Mr. Caution. All right. Don't forget all the handles that he has distributed over the air. And Caution, it was a great pleasure meeting you. Once again, I
Yes,
am
man.
Nikki Spice. All right. Not just the
Yeah.
radio host, but also the singer and everything else, TikTok,
What?
everything else. So definitely, definitely an absolute pleasure wrapping it up with you tonight.
It
Absolutely.
was a pleasure. I want to thank you very much for having me here with you, spending this time with you, and it was wonderful. You know, man, it was
Yes,
wonderful.
yes. Great experience. So, ladies and gentlemen, before Mr. Caution gets out here, I want y'all to know that he's getting back to his roots right here on Listen to Us
Bop, 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 bop.
Radio.
Back to my roots, to the place where I come from. I return like the prodigal son, to the place my feet was planted. Back to my roots, every day I feel the elevation, higher heights and higher meditation, to the place that I'm most wanted.
Listen to us radio.com.
It's correction. I don't know where to turn. But if you take this journey, there's a lesson to be learned. There's a price to pay for knowledge. Experience taught us well. Keep your trust in the Father. Keep believing in yourself. Back to my roots, to the place where I come from. I return like the prodigal son, to the place my feet was planted. Back to my roots, every day I feel the elevation, higher heights and higher meditation, to the place that I'm most wanted. Yeah. I am just a vessel to be filled within the shell. Back to my foundation, yes, I remember it so well. Experience and its mystery, the stories I can tell. Sometimes we need reshuffling the cards that we've been dealt. Back to my roots, to the place where I come from. I return like the prodigal son, to the place my feet was planted. Back to my roots, every day I feel the elevation, higher heights and higher meditation, to the place that I'm most wanted. Yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mr. Caution, thank you so much for pulling up on us right here, Motivation Moments with your girl, Nikki Spice. We hope to see you soon when the album is actually released, and you can definitely come back and tell us how it's doing and let us know. Have a wonderful, amazing night. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, let us know, and see you soon. I would
Thank
love
you very much again
for
for having me, and
yes.
it was a wonderful interview, and look forward to doing it again with you.
All right. So that's
All right,
Wadadley. Wadadley. All right. I've got it, ladies
what
and
dadly.
gentlemen. Have a good one. Caution.
Have a
Have a
good
good
one.
night. You
One
too.
love.
Bye bye. One love. That's Wadadley, y'all. I've got it. I've got it. Wadadley. All right. Wadadley. That was the original name of Antigua. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, now you know. That was the original name of Antigua before it was changed. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for keeping it locked in right here with your girl, Nikki Spice. This is Motivation Moments each and every Thursday. Each and every Thursday, we bring you excitement. We bring in artists that you may not have heard before on our station. You've heard them other places, but they've decided to just grace the atmosphere of Motivation Moments with your girl, Nikki Spice. And that is true indeed to say about Mr. Caution, Antigua's a reggae ambassador, okay? He is the ambassador. If you didn't know, now you know. Now you know. And that's Causion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Arlene. Locked in to listen to us radio right now. Locked in to listen to us radio right now. That was refreshing. And I've learned so much. That was refreshing. You know, I'm always, for me, guys, I I don't know if anybody know this, right? But welcome in. Hi, Karen. Welcome in, Karen. Hi, Ralph. Welcome in. You guys are locked in to listen to us radio via TikTok. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Don't forget, support the music, support the artist, everyone that has come through, listen to us radio. You go search for their handles as we ask them, write it down. Yes, absolutely. Arlene says that was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, me, I know I'm going to continue to listen to my Caution. All right. Continue to listen to Caution. All right. So, we're going to run back the all for you right now and listen to this radio. Caution. And how's everybody feeling, though? Everybody feeling all right?
Every step I take, every little move I make, girl, it's all for you, all for you. My heart to you, girl, gave my soul to you, girl, my mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl. My heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl. I heard them say time is longer than rope. But how do we know when we've made all the right calls? Yes, and love is a thing will keep you going on and on, yeah. But all I have is all I ever had to give. I've opened up my heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl. My heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl. Now how does it feel when your love is someone that loves you too? The joy it brings. Let me try and explain it to you this way.
Listen to us radio.com.
When I hear that part, it must be that gimme feeling. Yes, Mr. Caution, have the gimme feeling. Guys, if you were watching, when I asked him the question about love, his face went to this most pleasant look. When I get a man, I want my man to think about me just like that. When you talk about love to him, his face just went like, whoever that woman is that he's wifed up, congratulations. You got your winner right there, miss. Right here, listen to his radio. Wife him is sad.
Every day I wish it would rain. And you would stay and cuddle all day. And never change place. let it stay this way. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Oh, I wish it would rain. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. I pray it would never change. I've opened up my heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl. My heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl. My heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl. My heart to you, girl. Gave my soul to you, girl. My mind to you, girl. Every step I take, it's about you, girl.
Caution with Thank You right here on Motivation Moments with the girl Nikki Spice on Listen to Us Radio. Caution says thank you.
There is always a fight.
Listen to Us Radio. Listening is magnetic.
Rise with a smile on his face and give thanks and praise for all that's been done. Jah, let me thank you for all you have done. Jah, I will give thanks for all you have done, yes. Jah, let me thank you for all you have done. Jah, I will give thanks for all you have done. I've been blessed over and over again. There's been times I felt like giving in. As sure as the sunrise, you should never take your eyes off the prize. Behind every sad face, there's always a smile. Jah, let me thank you for all you have done. Jah, I will give thanks for all you have done, yes. Jah, let me thank you for all you have done. Jah, I will give thanks for all you have done. Don't let your faith be shaken. Though sometimes
That's right, y'all. Don't let your faith be shaken. Push on through. Their victory is in the making.
do go through stuff, we should never give up. Jah will fill up your cup. Why? I've been blessed.
Yeah. You've been blessed.
As sure as the sunrise, never take your eyes off the prize.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Listen to Us Radio is not just a radio station. It's a community available to you, accessible to you 24 hours a day, okay? 24 hours, that's right. All you have to do is download the app. It is absolutely free to download, okay? The app is absolutely free to download. And for those that have the Alexa at home, all you need to do is say, "Hey Alexa, play Listen to Us Radio." And then, voila, we'll be right at home with you, okay? Thank you all so much for keeping it locked right here. Join me again next week. What time? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to go all the way to what? 9 p.m., okay? Do not miss a beat. Do not miss a beat. This is where you come. We are going to just get viewpoints on a spiritual aspect and, of course, the human side, because I am what I call balanced, okay? This is what I call myself. So, starting next week, my new name is going to be DJ Celibate, guys. I'm coming with a new brand, okay? A new brand me, a brand new me, okay? Guess what I did today, guys? You wouldn't believe what I did today. So I said I like mixing, right? But I don't have this whole board at home and everything like that. So what I do is I mix from my computer, right? So I went and I created a mix. So it's out right now on YouTube. That's absolutely right. So you'll hear my handle, DJ Celibate. And thank you for keeping it locked to DJ Celibate. I sure did. Because I said I can do it. So I'm giving it a try, even without the real equipment. So go check it out right now on YouTube. All you got to type in is DJ Celibate Cares, okay? Type in DJ Celibate Cares, and it'll take you right to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Right now I'm at 122. By the time I'm done talking on this talkaphone at 9 p.m., I better see 200 people. And if I don't see 200 people, we're going to fight. That's right. I'm coming just for you. All right. Team NSF is in the building. They're locked in from all over. And you said, NSF, what does that mean? That means Nikki Spice family. They're locked in to listen to us radio. That's right, y'all. Your girl, DJ Sullivan, made a mix. So go check it out on YouTube right now. At some point, I'll create some more social media platforms. But wasn't that interview absolutely amazing? Caution was refreshing for me. And most of the times, I only want to interview my new artists and my upcoming. But for those that have been in the field and have mastered this craft and are doing their things and are growing beautifully, it's great to get a bit of their fresh air. And it reminds me, even as an artist coming up right now, that the possibilities for longevity exist. Their music is out there, and there are people wanting to hear your positive stuff. So whatever genre you're in right now, whatever your music entails, make sure it's something positive. But for me, I like balance. So bring on the little freaky deaky stuff. You've got a whatchamacallit for. You have you have your core audience for those things, you know. So I say to you, kudos. And like Caution said, do not give up, guys. Do not give up. To all the musicians that are out there, Nikki Spice is here to support. If you want an interview, if you want your music to be played, come on over. I am here for it, okay? I am here for it. I am that tree root that you can link on. Listen to Us Radio has given me access to have the ability to reach out to my artist and say, come here. Let me play your music over here, okay? Let me interview you. Let me talk to you. Let the world know that you exist on this side of the platform. And for those who are unaware of where Listen to Us Radio is, we are based in Florida, okay? We're based in Florida, but it's worldwide. This radio right here is worldwide. When I tell you right now, I've got artists that are listening from Nigeria that I've already interviewed. They're locked in. You know what I'm saying? So let us grow together, ladies and gentlemen. Let us continue to just, water each other. Water each other. Don't be that selfish person that's just, take away yourself and nobody deal with nobody because, you're just in your own world. Come back over here. Somebody needs some of that love. So once again, Caution, thank you so much for coming through and Listen to Us Radio. DJ Chris, big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. And let us continue to grow Listen to Us Radio. So we're going to jump back into a few more of Caution's track right here on Listen to Us Radio. Because for one thing, if y'all don't know where he's from, you weren't listening. He's from Antigua. And this song right here says, hey, Miracle. Listen, guys, all the way Nigeria. America is locked in to Listen to Us Radio. I told y'all we was not playing. I told y'all we were not playing, okay? Okay, Antigua I come from. And the song says it all right here on Listen to Us Radio.
AI surely will be nice. See the black in the flag that you see. For the people, for the strength, for the unity. See the blue that is blue as the sea. So pure and so clean, so much serenity. Anything that you want, you can find it about ya. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Forget your troubles and come take a load off your shoulder. Tell me, what do you see?
Listen to us radio. Listening is magnetic.
Antigua may come from 365, we have beaches all around. Antigua may come from. Come on down if you wanna have some fun. Antigua may come from.
This song make me want to book my ticket right now for Antigua. Make it so nice place. Antigua I'm coming from. Mr. Caution, thank you so much once again for gracing us with your humble self. And listen to us radio.
Feel the richness and the culture that surrounds ya. So delicious is the foods and its variety.
Broadcasting worldwide.
This is the place to be. Oh yes. Enjoy the sun and the beach and the sweet cool breeze. Tell me, how do you feel? Wouldn't it be nice to be bathing in the sun? Antigua may come from 365, we have beaches all around. Antigua may come. Boy, yeah, surely will be nice. Boy, yeah. See the black in the flag that you see. For the people, for the strength, for the unity. See the blue that is blue as the sea. So pure and so clean, so much serenity. Anything that you want, you can find it about ya. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Forget your troubles and come take a load off your shoulder.
Take the load off your shoulder, ladies and gentlemen. And join us again next week right here on Listen to Us Radio for Motivation Moments with your host, Nikki Spice. And I've got a gem to drop for you. Finding happiness. Happiness depends on oneself, and happiness is not something that is ready-made. It comes from your own action. Make the choices. Make the choices that create your happiness. Do not forget purpose. What is your purpose in this life? What is your purpose? Find it. Find purpose in your purpose, all right? And the purpose of life is a life of purpose. Got it? The purpose of life is a life of purpose. So create an atmosphere where you can see yourself as being a purpose as well. And it is never too late to be what you might have been. Thank you once again for keeping it locked to Listen to Us Radio and Motivation Moments with your girl, Nikki Spice. Join me again next week, 7 p.m. to 9, as we interview another person and reason with them. Yes, see what I said? Join me again next week. Thank y'all so much.
From 365, we have beaches all around. Antigua may come from. Come on down if you want to have some fun. Antigua may come from. Let's keep on grooving till we're upside down. Antigua may come from. Oh, hey. Wouldn't it be nice to be bathing in the sun? Antigua may come
Don't
from.
touch that down, bro.
24/7 around the world, nonstop. This is Listen to Us Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, get ready for Purge Heavenly Songs presents It's Gonna Be Alright album launch concert and banquet.
When August 29th at 7 p.m. at the Beneventure Town Center Club, located at 16690 Saddle Club Road, Western Florida, with live performances by
Go to Jamaica.